how long does it take to make your first sale on your Shopify store? In today's video, I'm going to tell you that. Hi, I'm Clarice Lin, the ROI doctor who helps small businesses and online stores get more sales by getting on Google and YouTube page 1. In today's video, I'm going to answer this question on how long would it take for a Shopify store to get that first sale. If you're a Shopify store owner and you're just starting out, don't have any sales yet, or if you're planning to start a Shopify store sometime soon, this is the video for you to watch. There are some people who have this perception is that when they first launched their Shopify store, they thought that if they click on go live, publish the products, and somehow magically sales is going to come because they have put their products out there, it's online now, everybody should see it and they would come to buy. And you can't be any further away from the truth. The fact is, even if you publish your products, you just put everything online, nobody knows about your store, nobody knows about your product, nobody knows about your brand. So why would they come to your store? Who is going to come? And why would they want to buy from you if you're selling something that someone else is already selling? So that comes back to our question about, would a Shopify store make any money? Theoretically speaking, if you're doing all things right, yes, you would make money from setting up a Shopify store. You're setting up your own business, you have good products people want to buy, people know about your store, they come to your store, they buy it, so your store is going to become successful over time, you're going to make money. Great, but it doesn't happen magically, just like sprinkling some stardust. It doesn't work quite like that. It could be anything from getting an immediate sale after your official store launch to a few months, a few weeks. It all depends on you. It depends on the prep work that you've done, whether you have done your marketing work, whether you have put in effort, whether you have put away marketing budget to decide how you want to market your product, you want to market your store, to let more people know about it so they have a chance to come visit your store and decide to buy your product. If you have heard of people who got their first sale almost immediately after they have launched their store, this is probably what they have done. Before they launch their store, they might have already set up their social media channels, maybe on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, so they have started putting up content even before the products are ready for sale. Many software companies actually do that. Before they actually launch their product, they start creating videos, they put out posts and content to create some kind of excitement around the entire launch, to tell people in advance that, hey, we have these products coming. So they actually do their prep work beforehand, and through all the different channels, maybe even running ads as well. They have one page where they will create a thing called a wait list. Have you heard of a wait list? I'm sure you have. This doesn't just apply to queuing up for restaurants and booking reservations beforehand. This also applies to a store pre-launch activities. If you have your one-pager, you have your email address, what you can do is, after creating those contents or even running ads, you can ask them, if you're interested to know about our products that's going to be launched on the 1st of November, and if you want to know more about it, put your email here and you'll be the first to be notified when we go live. You would also benefit from having a 20% promo opening offer when we first launch our products. So this could be something exciting for potential customers to lock themselves into, to sign up for it. So you can garner some interest this way. Before you launch, 1 to 3 months ahead, you can start preparing for it and you can start running those marketing campaigns. Be about 6 weeks before. That would be a good time to start because you need to build up momentum, you need to get your first few followers. When it gets nearer to the date, then you could also add on the marketing budget by collaborating with micro-influencers like 1 week or 2 weeks before, so you can actually step on the accelerator to drum up your marketing, get more people excited. Ideally, when it comes to actual launch day, you would have a couple of 100 people sign up to your email list. So on the day before, you can start doing a countdown, getting people excited, having like a launch day special, blasting an email out to everybody on that list, and that will result in a first sale fairly quickly. I can guarantee you that. However, if you haven't done all of this prep work beforehand, you don't have any of these potential customers on the list, then it's highly unlikely you're going to get your first sale on the official launch day of your store. If you're lucky, perhaps if you have a couple of friends who are really interested in your product, to buy a couple of your products when your products go live. However, getting a few of your friends to buy it is not something that's sustainable over time. You could get them to buy a couple of your products at the beginning. In the middle, there will be a drought because nobody else knows about it. Ideally, if you have friends of friends where they can spread the word and get more people to know about it, not just relying on your core inner circle of friends to buy your products, then likely that could also help to grow your Shopify sales over time. Spread the word to get friends of the friends of the friends, the second degree friends, third degree friends, as many as you can, plus the marketing campaign that you should be investing in. Put a marketing budget aside, decide whether you want to collaborate with TikTok influencers, Instagram influencers, get on magazines, online magazines, find people to help to promote your products or running ad campaigns. And of course, you also want your store to be found on Google as well. So you need to get a listing. If you want to know how to get a free listing and get your Shopify store on Google Shopping as well, this is my other video which you can check out here. Make sure your Shopify store is found on Google because it's the #1 search engine where people would go to browse and look for products and services. About 2 billion people went to Google last year to look for products and services to buy. Make sure that your store can be found on Google. Put your store or presence on social media channels. Think about, consider running an ad campaign to get all that sales coming in. The entire idea of running marketing campaigns to promote your products is to get as many people as possible who are most likely to buy to visit your store and ultimately get them to convert into customers. I hope that answers your questions about how long would it take you to make that first sale. You have to put in the hard work. The store would not sell by itself. Your products, no matter how amazing they are, if nobody knows about it, then it's unlikely they're going to get sales. If you are planning to launch your store sometime later this year or next year, or if you have just launched your store and you are struggling, wondering why are there no one else buying your products, now you know the reason why. Get going. If you need help to market your Shopify store, I also offer a service to help Shopify store owners get more sales, so you can check out claricelin.com/services. Before I go, I want to share with you 2 stories. On June 25th, 1964, Bill Bauman and Phil Knight founded Blue Ribbon Sports. 7 years later, it was renamed to a name that you will probably be very familiar with, Nike. And today, it's a multi-billion-dollar business, sports brand, franchise, and it's a brand that even if people don't buy the shoes, they would have heard of this name. And who would have thought that Blue Ribbon Sports would become Nike? They didn't become successful overnight. It took them over 50 years, more than half of a century, to make it a successful brand. The successful Apple brand, before when it first started, they were selling personal computer, PC, as what it was known back then. That was in 1971, founded by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. Over the years, they have done their marketing to evolve to today's iPad, AirPods, MacBook, iPhone, something that they will probably never have imagined when they first launched their first personal computer. What's the takeaway from these 2 stories? Running a Shopify business is not an easy thing. It's not a business that you start and you expect it to succeed overnight. If you're not getting your first sale, don't be disheartened. Those international brands that we know, those household names, took years and years, took decades, over half a century to become the brand that they are known today. It starts from getting that first customer. It starts from getting that first visitor into their door. It starts from running their marketing campaign to get more people to know about their brand and product. And you build up your success from there, step by step. And with that, good luck with growing your Shopify store. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more of my videos on how to get your Shopify store on Google and YouTube page 1 and get more sales for 2022. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.